It's me again, Vishwan, and I welcome you all in the second video of the sixth chapter, that is Women Empowerment and the other bigger section. Dear students, in the previous class we have learned about the Bhudan movement by the Vinoba Bhave. We have seen manifestation of women power in the Mumbai province under the leadership of Mrinal Gore. And today we will come to know about the Chipko Moment, which held in 1973. Dear friends, the Chipko Moment, it was a biggest movement in order to save the trees and the protection of the trees. Through this movement, we can understand this is another movement which shows and focuses over the participation of the woman power, which was seen during this Chipko movement, which was occurred in the 1973. During this we can see the trees from the forest in the fourth hill of the Himalayas. They were cutting down, or the trees were filling out for the commercial purposes, like there they build the constructed roads, buildings, malls, and for the commercial purposes the trees from the forest used to cut. And this issue concentrated by the two persons following the Chandi Prasad Bhatt and the Sundarlal Bahuguna. These two persons, they noticed this and gathered the native women in order to protect the trees. As a result, the women of the foothills of the Himalayas, like tribes or Adivasis, they encircle the trees and they hold one hand with another and they embrace the trees to provide or to protect the trees or to save the trees. In this way, they protected the trees from the forest. Not only this, the women, they readily participated in the agricultural field. And in this moment, we can see the Gaura Devi, Bachni Devi, those women were activists to be lead this movement and they spread the awareness in the minds of the women. In this way, we can see the Chipko movement, it was reached to be very successful movement in the 1973. Dear students, next we have the anti-liquor movement which occurs in the year 1992. Now what is this anti-liquor movement? The anti-liquor movement in the 1992, the place like Andhra Pradesh. This movement was started against the drinking of alcohol. It received a great response or good response in other states too, because when untimely deaths due to the addiction of alcohol, the family member or the head of the family who passed away or had untimely deaths, so the family has to suffer a lot, and that's what they have to go with circumstances with their poverty and illiteracy of that particular family. So they lived in poverty. They have no chance of further development and the growth. They didn't get good education. So to stop this alcoholism, the anti-Arab movement, it was started in the 1992. Because number of the women were affected by this, and they has to be work very hard in the absence of their husbands or in the absence of their family head. So the anti-Arab movement in the Andhra Pradesh, it gives a great response to stop this alcoholism with the help of government. As a result, the government started the policies that Arab means locally produced alcohol, and these locally produced alcohol, it was set up. The shops were set up town to town, village to village, because the dealers, they were providing these Arab in a cheap or in a very low cost, and that's what people, those who are going for daily wages, the hard laboring people, they attracts towards it, and the number of the family, they got suppressed and vanished due to this Arab. As well as we can see, there were the three youths who sank into the lake due to the intoxication, due to the liquor. They were drunk. This incident took place in the Vellore district, and the people of the Vellore district, they stopped, they banned the selling of alcohol, and altogether all the women of the Andhra Pradesh, they came together in order to stop or in order to ban the Arab from the villages, and the report of this spread as swift as lightning all over the villages, and we can see the newspapers and all the media has shown a great impact over it with its good effects which reach towards the villages, and this movement spread to the entire state, and the government had to provide and adopt the very strict and policies against the sale of alcohol. And this is what these two incidents took place in the place of Andhra Pradesh in order to stop the liquor sale, or the anti-liquor movement. It occurs finally to ban the liquor from the villages. In this way we can say the chapter number 6, that is Buddha movement, manifestation of the human power, the Chipko Moment of 1973, and anti-liquor movement of 1992. In the next video we will see the laws for women and the awareness against the dowry tradition, as well as the International Women's Years. So this is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.